Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Shaw.
What's going on, y'all? Good morning. Oh, yeah. Hey, the creek looking pretty good this morning. Hey, I'm feeling good this morning. I slept in. Oh, yeah, I went skating last night. Oh, my goodness. Hey, I'm going to be honest with y'all. My knee felt great last night. It didn't feel like I had a knee problem at all. I guess what I'm saying is my knee problem only feel like a knee problem when I don't know, it gets stiff sometimes now, I feel like. But it don't be stiff. It just feels like it is. And then once I get up and I start doing something, it's like I'm almost starting to not notice it no more. So last night I went skating, and this morning my knee feels great. I ain't gonna say great, but I'll tell you what it feel like. It feel like my shoulder. My shoulder got 3 torn tendons in it, and my shoulder always feel great. It just feel like when I do a little bit of a workout with my shoulder, it feel like I did more of a workout than what I feel like I did. It's just the repetition of doing a certain movement feels like a workout. And that's what I feel like is going on with my knee. Like right behind my kneecap, it feels like anything that I do, and it's actually not in my kneecap, it's up in my leg a little bit further, is what feels like it gets overworked more. Kind of like I'm compensating for my knee with a whole nother muscle is what it feels like. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all. I mean, I be feeling like I be feeling, I don't know. I ain't going into all that. But now I feel like my knee feels great, and that's a good thing, because last night on the floor, I ain't gonna lie, I pushed myself a little further than I normally would. I tried some stuff. Hey, to be honest with y'all, I feel like when I'm skating, I just try anything and see what I can't do. That's how I be feeling. What can I do? Because I'm gonna be honest, I feel more natural on wheels than I do walking around. And I know that sounds crazy, but it feels like on wheels is my natural spot. And that's why I wish I knew how to ride a skateboard. Oh my goodness, I would. But when I put them wheels on, oh, and if I can get into the music, which last night, hey, the DJ last night, he was all right. I don't know who he was, but he said his name a couple of times. He had it all up in his mixes, which I like that. That was pretty decent. And then he had some music that either I was feeling the zone. What I'm saying is, there was a connection made last night, because boy, I connected with that floor. Hey, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I connected with the floor in more ways than once. Oh my goodness, and at full speed. Hey, but what really be tripping me out though, I was on the middle of the floor last night, and 3 times I got ran into in the middle of the floor. Like, I'm doing spins and just sitting there minding my own business, and somebody run up on me 3 times last night. Hey, I felt so bad for all 3 of them. Yeah, because trying to help people about the floor is not a good look, especially when you ran into somebody who's doing a spin or something. Like, that had to be embarrassing a little bit. And I apologize, brothers. I did not mean to knock all of y'all down. Y'all just shouldn't have ran into me. Hey, what I'm saying is, your boy Ballas getting to a point, hey, people be hitting me, and they look at me like they just hit a brick wall. and then I just sit there and be like, oh, my bad, man. It's like, it's not my fault. Let's just be clear. You should have been watching where you was going. You shouldn't have hit me. Come on now. I'm the one standing still. You cutting across the middle. And then they look at me like, and they, your boy be sweaty. I mean, I be dripping sweat. I'm serious. People touch me and be like, oh, they make sure they never touch me again. Oh my goodness. And your boy be loving it. Cause, well, I be feeling like I be getting a real workout in on that skating floor. I don't never leave it until I plan on leaving for the day. Oh yeah. Don't think I'm good enough to go 2 days in a row. But I'm gonna be honest. If I ever had to say I had a first love, that would be skating, y'all. No joke. And I'm saying, your boy don't be trying to show off. What I'm saying is, when I'm out there, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, this is exactly how I feel. People be doing the little circles and getting in and doing tricks with each other. I don't feel like I need to do that. I feel like that's what I do when I put my skates on and step on the floor. It's a big circle. The whole circle is mine. Yeah, I watch them. I slide through, do a move, and slide my way up out. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm starting to love it because now I'm starting to feel like, hey, to be honest, even though I'm starting to feel aches and pains, I feel like I'm just hitting my prime, y'all. Especially on them wheels. Hey, what I'm saying is, when I was younger, I used to look at people and be like, man, I can't wait, or I want to skate like that. Now when I skate, I don't look at nobody else. I ain't worried about what nobody else on the floor doing. And I'm saying, once I stopped looking around at what everybody else was doing, that's when it started clicking for me. Because now everybody on the floor walking up trying to give me that. Everybody on the floor. What I'm saying is, once you start paying attention to you, others will too. Hey, I had one of my clients come in yesterday. He brought his son to me for the first time. Oh yeah, hey, his son, personality and attitude was just like his. Hey, he loves some soccer too. All he wanted to do was watch soccer videos. So after I finished his haircut, laid him out, hey, he had an amazing time. Then put on some YouTube for him, and his dad started talking. Hey, but I'm saying, when we were sitting there talking, the conversation came up because the little kid, hey, as soon as he saw what I did to his hair, all he wanted to do was look in that mirror. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Before we turned on that soccer, this is what happened. I couldn't get the kid to stop looking in the mirror. And we was like, hey, before anybody else gonna love you, you gotta love you. Hey, he was already there. It was his first time. Kid's 7 years old. He's sitting there looking in the mirror like, he said somebody's name, but you know your boy don't keep up with who's who. Hey, you gotta make a big impact on this world for me to sit here and know who you are. At least that's how I feel. I'm saying, I don't be knowing everybody. I be on this World Star trying to keep up, and I see a bunch of people that I'm saying, I know they somebody because they on that World Star, right? But I don't be understanding what be going on. Like, what y'all be doing? Y'all just somebody. Well, I don't mean everybody know you. But anyway, the kid was just looking at himself. And I mean, obviously, he had never seen my work on his head before. That's amazing to anybody normally first time they see it. Kids don't lie, y'all. So he's sitting there. I gave him the mirror because he was in the mirror that I work with. And it's his dad's turn. So I'm like, hey, you know, you got to go sit down. I'm going to turn something on TV. He just was still looking. I said, hold on, wait. I got a fix for that. Let me give you the mirror you was showing your hair. Hey, and he showed me something last night. Or yesterday. It wasn't. It was first thing in the morning. He showed me, for kids, how they like to see their hair. I don't do many kids' haircuts. Why don't I? Because a kid's haircut is the same price as an adult haircut. It's a haircut. I don't care who it's on. Kids are just harder. He was no problem though. Oh my goodness, he sat so patiently while I worked and still talked to his dad. he jumped in on the conversation a couple times. Real bright young man. Anyway, the point of the whole subject was I walked a long way talking about that one. We get way off subject. Hey, if you don't love you, who gonna love you? And if you don't love you, it's gonna show. And that's how the people who ain't gonna love you, who gonna take advantage of you, that's how they gonna find you. Because what I'm saying is, if you don't love yourself, who else is gonna love you? I mean, you can hear it when you speak if you don't love yourself. All you do is down yourself. So if you're downing yourself, stop. Go look in the mirror and say what's special about you. What I'm saying is, have you ever turned on social media and saw how many people thought they were special? What I'm saying is, you're looking at one right now. But I know I'm 1 in a billion, literally. Oh, okay, several billion. I don't know how many billion people in the world. What I'm saying is, right now, this is my world, and y'all tuned into it. So I'm the one, right? Hey, what I'm saying is, there's no difference between anybody else. Yeah, they might have a better situation than you have from your perspective. But what's their perspective? Oh, what's his perspective? His life suck right now, if you ask me. He's stuck in the middle of the trail. That's where everything is gonna see him. Oh yeah, he should have stayed in a bush or in the grass or something. At least he had a chance. But I'm saying, if I was out fishing, he would have been with me. Yep. I'm saying it's all about perspective. And you gotta start by learning to love yourself. And I'll be honest with you. I think even when it come down to skating, I spent too long looking at what everybody else was doing. And I mean, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing if I wanted to skate better or skate like everybody. But I guess for a little bit, you gotta take in. You gotta take in. And I'm saying, don't get me wrong, y'all. Oh, just because I think I'm the best skater that ever walked this earth or rolled, it don't mean I don't feel like I still got stuff to learn. Every time I step on the floor, it'd be somebody who's showing me something more. Oh my goodness. Last night, it was a dude who was legit. Oh yeah. He was good. He had this little 1 foot spin that he did. Oh, I never even put 1 and 2 together to think about that. That make 3, yeah. 2 and 2 together, I mean, that make 4, yeah. I never thought about putting it together. That's all I'm trying to say. But then I seen it. And he did it more than once. So, oh my goodness. It's something to look in on. Because I really like the way that was put together. I never thought about doing it. I ain't shoot no video of it either, so don't worry about that. I'm saying, that's another thing I don't be thinking about, is recording it. Because it's like, I'm just doing what I do. I'm noticing it's starting to be hard to me because I'm trying things that I shouldn't be. I don't know what I thought last night. I got too happy and did a jump and thought I was gonna land on another foot. I was going full speed. And when I said I did a jump and land on another foot, it wasn't just like hop from 1 foot to the other. I was doing a spin and I was like, oh. And I don't know what I thought, but I was like, maybe I clicked my heels. I'm just playing. Hey, I was in the corner and I was flying. I did some spin move and the spin started to go and 1 foot wanted to go a little more than the other, it seemed like. And I went through that curve and I ended up falling, but not hard. I mean, I'm sure even the way that I fell, people was like, wow, that was amazing. Did he mean to do that? Like, no. No, I didn't. I'm just doing a push-up right now because I like doing push-ups on the floor. Yep. Just wanted to welcome y'all to the gun show. Yeah, my shirt was a little too tight last night, y'all. I didn't mean for that to happen. Well, you know what I'm saying? I didn't buy the shirt too small. I'm just playing. Hey, your boy got pumped up last night, for real. Hey, I was feeling solid out there on that flow. Oh, that was a messed up statement. Hey, so something else. Somebody asked me, they say, you ain't allergic to poison ivy? I'm like, what do you mean? I think I am, but I've never had poison ivy before in my life. So I always think, as soon as I say that, because people always ask me, like, you be out in the woods all the time, and I'll cut that junk. I'll cut straight through poison ivy with my weed eater, have it all over my arms. I ain't saying I never itch. I'm saying it don't never bother me. And not bad enough to go get nothing, and I'm always out here. I'm saying I ain't no dummy to go roll through it. But I feel like I be out here in it every day. And one guy, he said, well, my allergy is so bad that if I even be near it, he break out. I'm like, so you can't go out in the woods at all? Hey, so it's people who probably don't get to experience stuff like this. Hey, welcome, y'all. If you allergic to poison ivy, hey, leave me a comment. How many times you done had poison ivy in your life? Somebody let me know. And if it's somebody who done had poison ivy more than 10 times in their life, oh my goodness. Hey, this walk's for you. That definitely is. I feel so bad if you've had poison ivy 10 times. I guess I feel bad because I don't think I ever experienced it, or maybe I did experience it once. I'm saying, I remember when I was a kid one time putting on some pink stuff for something. I don't remember what it was. Hey, y'all, what I'm saying is, okay, I do remember what one was. I had chicken pox as a kid, right? And see, when you grow up in a household like I grew up in, they believe in this, use one to vaccinate the other. What I'm saying is, my sister got chicken pox. And when my sister got chicken pox, my mother made me play with my sister, so I would get chicken pox right behind her. So I got chicken pox behind my sister that way. And then my mother didn't make my sister play with me because she ain't need to get chicken pox again. So I had to be in the house for 2 weeks. No school, no nothing, because I had chicken pox. But the good thing is, if you get chicken pox, you should never get chicken pox again. And that's the good thing. If you get chicken pox while you're a kid, you're less likely to be super sick from it when you're an adult. But the only problem is, if you get chicken pox when you're a kid, then you're liable to get shingles when you're an adult. Oh my goodness, but that's not how they dealt with it back then. Now they get vaccines for this stuff, right? Yeah. But back then, that's how you did it. That's how it was done to me. But check this out, y'all. Your boy only got like 12 chicken pox. Now tell me, is that amazing? Or is it that gonna mean I'm gonna be horribly bad? Because I'm saying, if I only got 12, did I really have chicken pox? I mean, I didn't have, man, I'm starting to feel superhuman. He had 12 chicken pox. That's it. Not allergic. Hey, what I'm saying is, ooh, that's my superpower. Nah, let's not go starting that one. Hey, oh my goodness. So, I don't know, but I ain't going to find out if I'm allergic to poison ivy. I'm just going to say I've been blessed my whole life and I've never run across it. That's all I'm saying. Never. Nope. And I know what it looked like. And I don't stop just because I see it. Now, my kids, I had them out in it. If y'all watch a video I put up, it was in 2017. I had me and my kids making the trail all the way to the park. And we was in nothing but poison ivy. And I took my weed eater and chopped it down. But I made me and my kids go out and long sleeve shirts. It was hot too. It was this time of year when we did it. And it was hot. But we did it. It took us about 10 hours to figure our way out, cut everything down, and make the trail. And pretty much, for the most part, we've been using that same trail ever since. That was in 2017. So now, I come out here every morning, and I be sweating like crazy now. Oh my goodness. I feel the sweat dripping now. Hey, is that a good thing? I mean, obviously it's a good thing. I think it keeps your system clean. But boy, I sweat heavy. Maybe that's why so I was watching a video yesterday, and it was about the health benefits of a morning walk. Hey, check this out, y'all. Go look that up. And it said the health benefits of a morning walk. That is a YouTube video that I watched. It had like, I want to say either 5 or 8 points that it's beneficial. It could have been more than that. I don't know. I watched all of them and I was surprised because I was like, haha. So that's why my life is getting better, because I come out here and I do this morning walk every morning. Hey, this morning, I'm a little bit late. Yep. Slept in. But I tell you, I went skating last night. Whoa, that looked like a big old snake. Yeah. Whew. That thing was huge. It was a log. Wasn't worth turning your back for. I knew it wasn't a snake, but my mind was like, snake. And I was like, no. Hey, I've been running into these deer a lot lately. They getting closer and closer. I was watching on TikTok. Oh, that looked like a hideout right there. I bet you something live in that. Something live in that. Oh, look, it looked like it's a trail leading straight to it. That looked like a cave. I bet you anything. I mean, yeah, we ain't about to find out what it is, especially not by myself. Because whatever it is, it don't look like it be by itself. That could be a whole nest of coyotes. Could you imagine me walking up in there and being like, what's here? And they be like, hey, just wake up. And you done found their lair. They can't let you leave. You know how that work. You done found our den. Yup. We ain't letting you up out of here so you can go tell everybody where we at. What, you think we just gonna bite you and let you go? No. And then I turn into what, half man, half coyote? Ain't no movies about that. Ooh, yes, that's why it's created right there with me. You got a man and a wolf. You got a man and a coyote? Or what if that was a den of foxes? Is that what it's called? Foxes? Foxy? All of them was looking good. I'm saying, what if it was a den and then I got bit by a fox and now, no, that would just make me a good looking man. They just call me Foxy Man. He's a fox. No, he can't be a fox. Women are considered foxy. He's sly as a fox. That means I'm cunning. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yesterday we also was talking about the young man who drew that picture for me and what he doing in this world. Hey, much respect to him. Looking at his Instagram, that brother's gonna take off. And what I'm saying is, as long as I got a picture of him, which I feel like I always have it, you know, the one he drew, and I'm in it too. The piece was called Skilled Hands at Work. And man, I'm telling you, his hands are skilled. That brother can draw. That brother is raw. I'm telling you, he's been doing it before he was trained on it. And now that he's trained on it or getting training because he's in college, hey, that brother is, excuse me, that brother is killing it in his creativity. Second to none. Much respect to his work. So check this out, y'all. Very, very awkward. Yesterday while I was in the gym, I was about to get changed. Walked in, see two people in there recording each other with a camera, flexing. I'm like, whoa, let me go to the other side. I'll let y'all have y'all space. He's like, oh, no problem. I'm like, well, I mean, I didn't want to be up in your video, y'all. You know how it is. So they talking. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get into this video and stuff because I'm running into people doing it everywhere. I mean, everybody runs a camera these days, right? And I said, I'm talking about, I'll shoot some video and this and that. And they caught it on video. He uploaded, he tagged me, which was cool. Because what I said in the video was like, hey, if y'all ever want to do, you know, shoot some video, y'all like your workouts or something, I'll do it for y'all. They was like, cool. They sound like they loved it. I look at their pages because they ended up following me on Instagram. Y'all should too. And now I see that's exactly what they do. They shoot video for themselves and others. Now that's missing from it, in my opinion, is just a little bit of creativity and a little bit of editing. I'm talking about creativity in the shots, like movement in the camera, which most of their shots are stationary camera or them doing it for themselves or shooting for each other. Now, the one guy, I'm talking to him because one guy, he's like still flexing. And I'm like, all right, so I'm talking to the other guy and he's like, well, this is crazy because I was telling him I wanted to go back to school for film. He's like, that's crazy because he went to school for acting. And I'm like, you went to school for acting? He's like, yep. I'm like, dang, I know this is crazy, but this is, I mean, other than this being awkward locker room conversation because we're getting dressed and changed, I was going to the pool. It's kind of like, I don't know. There it is. I found an actor, somebody who went to school for it. Who goes who goes to school for acting? But I guess people laugh and said, who's going to school for film? I'm not going to go to school for film. I want to go to school for the community. And I'm making progress. What I'm saying is he went to UC. And that's where I said I wanted to go. I got another client who came in yesterday. They go to UC. Another client who came in on Tuesday. They go into UC. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, everybody keep talking to me about UC. Maybe that's why I'm thinking so much about UC. Other than, I know UC has got to be a good school. So, I figure this must be what's going on, because the guy who was holding the camera is the one who said that he went to school for acting. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, this is perfect. And I'm starting to find people, because I'm saying these people are in the time frames of things that at least I can stay creative. And I'm telling you, the biggest reason why I got Penny was because I feel like that was a constant subject matter I knew I could record on a regular basis. I didn't want to go out and just be running around and recording stuff. I don't want to just be putting my work out saying that I'm for hire, because that's not the kind of work that I want to do. I want to be creative. I don't know. I don't want to put a label on what kind of work I want to do, because what I'm saying is it feels like I'm walking into what I'm supposed to be doing. That's what it feels like. Just let things happen. Stop looking at what other people are doing and skate, baby. 'Cause that's what I do best. Hey, and I hate that people use skating as a word for doing nothing. No, it's absolutely not that at all. It's doing everything but letting everything happen at the same time. And that's what I feel like I do. I just let it happen. I got people coming, and they're coming fast. Sounds like kids. Oh my goodness. Oh, how you doing? Excuse me. Well, they're still kids too. Well, yeah. I guess that's the end of this morning's walk. I had a good time. Hey, I'm telling you, my mind be all over the place. Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all be doing in y'all day, in y'all world. 'Cause I got nothing, except for I got to go to work today. No swimming, just straight to work. Oh, yeah. Y'all take it easy. This your boy, and I'm out.